Have you ever wondered how economists truly compare the living standards and economic output between vastly different countries, considering that a coffee in New York costs a lot more than a coffee in Mumbai? It is a complex challenge, one that often leads to misunderstanding. While purchasing power parity, or PPP, is a valuable tool for cross-country comparisons, it is not always accurate for economic comparisons primarily because it struggles to fully account for differences in non-traded goods and services, quality variations, and consumption patterns across diverse economies. This means that a simple PPP adjustment can sometimes paint an incomplete or even misleading picture of relative economic strength or welfare. The core mechanism of PPP involves comparing the prices of a fixed basket of goods and services across countries, attempting to equalize the purchasing power of different currencies. However, a significant limitation arises because many services and locally produced goods are not traded internationally, leading to substantial price discrepancies that PPP cannot fully normalize. Factors like labor costs and local market structures heavily influence these non-traded sectors, creating persistent differences in real purchasing power that standard PPP calculations might understate or overstate. Furthermore, differences in quality and consumption habits present another hurdle. A car or a medical procedure in one country may not be directly comparable in features or efficacy to its counterpart elsewhere, making it difficult to establish a truly equivalent price for PPP calculations. Cultural and economic factors also mean that the typical basket of goods consumed in one nation might be very different from another, potentially distorting the PPP exchange rate. To address these nuances, economists often consider the Balassa-Samuelson effect, which explains how productivity differences in tradable sectors can lead to higher wages and thus higher prices for non-tradable goods in more developed economies. This effect suggests that even after PPP adjustment, the real exchange rate might still systematically favor wealthier nations. Moreover, the practical challenges of collecting consistent, comprehensive price data across hundreds of countries for thousands of goods and services introduce inherent inaccuracies and requiring frequent revisions. Understanding these limitations is crucial for anyone engaging with international economic data. It emphasizes that while PPP provides a better basis for comparing living standards than market exchange rates, it should not be viewed as a perfect or standalone metric. A nuanced perspective, incorporating PPP alongside other indicators like nominal gross domestic product, or GDP, and human development indices, provides a more complete and accurate understanding of global economic realities.